Hey, TTO.
Hang on, I gotta fix my sound settings.
Cheers.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, you're coming in loud and clear. Now then, if this match ends up being an FF, I'm going to have to finger wag at you. I assume both teams are going to be here in time.
Hello, hello.
Wait,
There we go. Alright. Nice.
can you not hear me?
I
No?
couldn't hear you before now.
Fascinating. I can hear you the whole
Whenever-
time.
Whenever I do like a Windows restart or update, I feel like my Discord makes me go into the audio settings and update everything.
Fantastic.
Alright, I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. Is the lobby up or?
Not as far as I can tell.
Yeah. Wait.
What? Oh, it's going to be one of these scenarios.
What?
I think they want to do it verbally instead of by message.
Oh, what's banned?
I don't know. Just like the bands and map picks.
Hang on, I'll just join their Discord and ask them what it is then. Is that the easiest?
Or you could go in and join the coin toss lobby, because I just realized
Oh,
right
they-
now the music I've got running is tied to the desktop settings. And I can't parse it that easily.
Oh, you know what? I can't join their Discord. It's a lock channel and stuff.
Oof. Get wrecked.
Who'd you ask for the?
Hmm.
I think I have Codecaster, unless I like lost it. I had it. All right, they're gonna message me. The bands.
And
You don't
Shidonis
mess
is
up.
doing the same thing, so we should be just fine.
Cool.
We'll get plenty of backups. Also, PTO, you have one command. Do /twitch.tv Osmanthus, well, Orsmanthus, in the NGS in-game chat. Go, do it. Be a shameless plugger.
I gotcha.
We must get this cast up to 30 people so that I can wham people with loading screen advertisements.
Boom. We'll throw heroic out there.
Hell yeah. I was, of course, kidding, but you did it, so... Oh well. I guess that's life.
Boom.
Looks like they're flipping them coins right now.
No haste. All right.
Yeah, one of the things I learned very quickly is that
Is that? Oh, sorry, I haven't looked yet.
basically everyone who watches Heroic Division watches me now.
Well, of course. You're covering heroic.
And, you know, there's diminishing returns on that. So I should do non-heroic casts more often. I've just been really
Yeah.
lazy with setting up the overlays for it.
Oh, you gotta change stuff around. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I like you casting because I don't have to worry about any of that.
yeah. Actually,
All right, let me get this now. Well, I have a chance before things get going.
also you should. I wonder which one of them is gonna beat the other two, the punch. So I want to get that data in nice and quickly. All right. It's map pick for C5. C5 bans Tomb and Infernal. Thank goodness. I hate casting shrines. This is a team you cast, but they banned Towers of Doom? Oh, Shire's banned out as well. That's really sad. And we're being taken to the Battlefield of Eternity. So I'm guessing we're looking at a team fight heavy team, yeah? Also, make sure to get in. Also, let me try to get you in. Wait, are you not online right now? DTO, are you there? Goodness, I really need to make actual proper emotes. Also, I think TTO is piss drunk, so he's not going to be here for the first 10 years.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh no, he's back.
In the lobby now.
Hmm.
Did you find out what was banned and all that
Yes,
jazz?
I did. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the game that I watched you cast, the sheer number of noise artifacts made that a wee bit hard to watch.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Like my clicking and stuff, or what?
No, just the sort of fan.
Oh. Filler sounds.
Yeah, like the fan. Wasn't a fan of that.
Well,
That's
good.
my new favorite joke.
Fan? Maybe
No.
a joke.
The waterboarding at Guantanamo Bay joke. Come on,
What
PTO.
are you talking about?
Sorry, what?
I'm not keeping up. I don't know what you're talking about.
Like what chair dip posted in lobby.
Oh.
Do you have him muted or something?
No, I didn't read it.
Yeah. Illiterate. Yeah, like
Oh.
that is funny torture joke. I'm sure the disciplinary committee won't ban this man.
Oh, that is a fun joke. Alright. You want to see something neat in the meantime?
Sure.
Alright. So I played poker yesterday.
Oh no.
walked away with a nice stack. I'll send you the picture.
You're assuming that I know anything about poker.
It doesn't matter. You can it's just a picture of how much I won. So.
Ah.
What? Your files are too powerful. Too big of a... That's just annoying. Hang on. Anyway.
Did you just try to share me your entire phone?
Did I? I don't know. No, I just tried to send you one picture.
Fascinating.
And it's even more weird. I just clicked copy image and then posted it from...
Okay, we're finally starting. Heck yeah.
Oh, alright. Alright, so one thing I think I've gathered a little bit is that a lot of the Flexi heroes, the Zeras, the Genjis, the Tracers, are less common. And if you're going into a team that plays them, the odds they play multiple are even less common.
By that you mean the team fight forcing game-winning champions.
Yeah, exactly. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, Crimson has had Tracer banned against them, 8 times. So they must have a Tracer player.
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah. They also really like Vala, and this is a strong Vala match. Yeah, their most played heroes is Vala.
Neat.
Vala.
But we see a Garrosh ban from the side of Clouded Mines. And a Greymane.
And doing Vala. So they banned their 2 highest played heroes. Leaving the Tracer up, though.
Surely you don't first pick it, though, right?
I don't think so, but, again, if you don't know how to punish a Tracer, maybe they could.
Take it and you farm with it? Oh, no.
Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. The team that likes Vala Anduin the most banned it. So they must not like playing into it either.
I mean, that's just one of the things I've noticed a lot about certain drafters. They will overvalue the stuff that they're good at, and it'll crop up more often in their bans. Sugov Li Ming is pretty scary, though.
Yeah, and I think you gotta be expecting a variant if it's not banned, right?
Yep. Be super strong here.
So they got Raynor, they got the race covered.
Also, does the name Shadonis ring a bell to you?
No.
No? Doesn't ring a bell? I could have sworn I knew this guy from somewhere.
I don't know. No.
Yeah. So, give it to me straight, TTO. Are we going to see a certain Raynor build?
I don't know, but I would expect it. I feel like if you're taking Raynor this early on this map, it's probably for race.
It's probably for Lloyd mode.
I don't know if they'll do the full Lloyd mode. I've never seen it.
Best Raynor build.
I don't hate it at all.
Wait.
We actually played a game where if we had... Oh, that was the catapult game, wasn't it?
Wait.
Where if we had run it down...
Wait, hold on a second. Which team had the good Tracer?
The team that just had it banned against them. So the Crimson, the team on the left, had the Tracer player.
I thought you were talking about Cloud and Mines when we were talking about Tracer. For a second,
used the banned Tracer.
Ooh, ETC made tank? What? Wait, it might not be ETC main tank. We might actually be seeing the miracle of, Blaze main tank with ETC offlane. That would be pretty funny.
If you're gonna do it, this is a really good map for it.
It's a perfect day for some
Alphil, Junkrat. Clouded Mines, much better on the defense here. But I don't want to be Malthael in this situation if I'm being real with you.
Yeah, I could see that for sure.
Both of those are targets that can just stun chain you into oblivion.
Victory for the Forsaken.
I'll be honest with you. I'm betting on Crimson 5 this game.
Malthael is definitely going to be the kill target, right? Or Cho once trade is burned, but
yeah. But
Joe should be able to trait any ETC slide or Blaze engage, so I feel like it's.
But there really isn't that much follow through after the Johanna shield. Like Junkrat might be able to burst someone down, but it's a hard tell whether Raynor or Malthael are going to be able to contribute much to that burst. Leeming will be able to poke out the Immortal pretty consistently, and if Crimson Crimson 5 ever wins,
teamfight, they have Sylvanas.
they have Sylvanas and they're going to push to the end.
This is true, especially if they win an objective.
Plus, that kill combo into a Rexar Purge? Whew. Anyways, I'm going to start us off with the roll call. On the side of Crimson 5, we have Shidanis on Stukov, Autumn on ETC, Mango Man on Sylvanas, Diff on Leeming, Treywork on Blaze. And for the side of Clouded Minds,
the battle begins in
we've got Peach on the Rhaegar, Ruffian on the Junkrat, Ian on Malthael, Star Knight. I forget whether it's Stark Knight or Star Knight. I'm pretty sure it's Star Knight. On the Joe, and Trillion on the Ray. And it is Exterm.
heck yeah.
Which I think is fine.
A lot of bush checking here. We also see Block Party out of ETC. Decent talent here. Ooh, Mega Man. Badly chipped in the beginning.
Alright. Block Party keeping him alive there for sure. Otherwise, really would have chunked him down pretty hard.
This is definitely what we like to call in the business a mad cow. Yeah, you can kill me, dude. Ooh. I like what we're seeing out of this Leeming. A lot of good use of vision so far. So that is some pretty clean damage. Hey, how's it going top side? Treywork is getting bullied.
Yeah. Which makes sense down for them players. Where did Blaze go? Blaze went the wave clear talent.
Camp's been up for about half an hour.
Nice cube.
Half a minute, I mean. Well, Rat Trap barely lands. Star Knight makes it out. Neither team has really been able to get a clear advantage here.
I think they're going to be able to take this camp, though. They have Junkrat.
Yeah, they definitely have the edge here.
Early Ming. Ray's going to burn it down. Yeah, it's pretty good.
But I don't want to be Star Knight right now.
Yeah, too far. Oh, no. Oh, no, the boop. I think they're out. Not too big of a deal. They really need their tank to burn the camp. Someone can catch the soak.
Now with the rough and I think redundant tanker from the side of Stark. Rat traps do your job for you often.
This is true.
It's why there are anchors and why there's anchoring.
Now let's see if we cap it right away. If we're gonna hold it.
Looks like neither team is holding.
No, Blue is holding.
Interesting.
Blaze just
Dark Knight is taking a lot of damage as well.
Oh yeah.
It's been forced to fountain up. That defense is going to be a pretty serious problem. Let's see here. What do we have from Leeming talents? Standard build. Oh, that is... Yeah, that's a very low sylve. And is that Crowd Surfer as well? Man, I love the amount of spice that's in this game.
I don't hate Crowd Surfer on this map at all.
It's fun on this map.
And honestly, I don't know that the bigger boop does a lot for him.
I'm a huge speed metal believer, though. Ooh, that is one dead
that was-
Malphael.
Almost a subdue. Alright, so step back.
Gleaming's build really isn't equipped for race like I was expecting it to be.
Yeah.
Maybe Shadonis is going to have to help. Neither team is really catching Soak either throughout this race phase.
Looks like Cloud of Mines is stepping out too. Kind of forced to. They don't want to try and poke down the Immortal.
It is one of the edges that C5 has on them. They're much more capable of burning down an Immortal from a distance. Or
Now it's
taking a
gonna
lot
be
of
the
frontline
front.
damage.
Defend.
Yeah, it's going in deep.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, Trail has been burning this down. Sheer Dip is out of mana. So it's looking like Clouded Minds is
Ooh.
going to take this one.
Blaze.
But-
Blaze?
Blaze, it's dead.
Way to tank that.
And now comes the question,
Alright.
how good is the clear on the side of C5?
No. Once they hit 7, it'll definitely be better. Do you think Ming will go Q? Or they, no?
I hope they do. Both of the Q talents on this map are really good because of the amount of chip you're allowed to do.
Barb shot. So Syl is going race at 7.
Oh, interesting. Junkrat's caught out. Makes it out with about 20% HP. Free heal.
Orbs landing
This is
on repeat.
this is orb
Tons of
build.
value. Tons of
No.
value from the 4.
It cannot be. It's orb build.
Which might not be terrible the way a red is 4-man defending. Like, it won't be too hard to land the orb that hits the...
Yeah, it wouldn't be
Immortal
attrition
and-
that way, but I don't know. Feels like a wee bit unethical. Orum's getting really low.
One the boot. Oh, just...
Boop just comes out too late in order to affect the kill there.
Okay, still mobility down. He can slide down. Maybe they can find shit. Not really. A lot of work done top side too. Top one tower down, gate down, and half the other
Yeah.
tower.
The Malphael has been dominating the lane.
And now he's rotating down to take
Got
a
priority.
5v4. This is really nice. Staying
Got
out
it.
of vision too.
Turn into a 5v5 though.
Catching two.
Shadonis isolated the rest of his team. And Shadonis is the
Nice.
first to drop.
Okay.
Blaze is using that time to
Yeah.
push for free. He's probably going to get a turret worth of value here if he pushes properly. We instead
Going
see him
for
go for a
the
cam. That's a misplay.
So they now have nanomachine coding for Ray to shut down. I wonder if they try and defend and one man, like will they 4-man and defend now?
Let's see here. We've got Hyperion, we've got Ancestral. We might see Blaze go down here in a second. Yep. No, he
Ooh.
makes it out with about 500 HP.
Has to reset though.
Yeah.
So
But is that worth a
makes
60-second
it-
cooldown?
Well, now they're gonna have double cam pushing top side too. So it probably is. Because now blue has to answer top.
They had to answer
And-
top anyways on the side of C5.
Oh, this man. Does he have the jukes?
I don't think he does.
He will not.
That is one dead Malphael.
Oh, the blessed
Star Knight comes
save.
in.
Does he get to do?
Wait, does he make it out? He
Oh,
goes
he
back
does.
in! Central's activated!
Oh my god, all the beam
Huge
out
Mosh.
rays hitting
Mosh gets
full
interrupted. Kian
Oh.
finally goes down. The objective is down. Hyperion is used. What
Oh.
the devil was that?
out. And the camp is pushing down, getting the...
Yeah, it never got cleared, did it? Oh, no.
Oh. Space created.
That was one of the most expensive Malphael kills I've ever seen. And I
Right.
played with the Malphael one trick for a season.
I thought Joe might have caught him subdue there. It looked like she was getting close.
Super close, yeah.
You got Bean.
And it looks like Junkrat managed to catch bot side for it as well.
Yeah.
It's a lot lost for free.
Shield just now getting burned, so we'll definitely get some damage on bot gate. But right now, okay, Blaze is leaving rather than taking the 5v4 behind the Immortal.
Yeah. That is what we call...
Ray getting that extern value for sure. Just safely poking away back there. Holding Q for the ETC slide.
Looks like they're considering taking a fight now, but it's just too late. Into Junkrat Raynor, you're up against really good anti-dive potential.
That's true. But this is a map where it's hard to cover all the angles. Like, I think Junkrat can be tricky on this map because
oh yeah,
you can
absolutely.
cover two entrances, but there's a lot more than that.
But
and then when you have ETC coming through terrain, even more ways to get on top.
But that's fundamentally a skill difference or a skill question. Kian's gonna go through down here. It's gonna be a big problem. It's like Cloud of Mines. You're gonna lose a fort here, just given
Joe
space
might
rotation.
solid enough. Joe can get the blinds on Stu and Sill. Yeah, they have to back away. Okay. No one's gonna catch bot for bottom mines. I think they maybe over-rotate a little bit to check top.
Yeah, I still think the side of Seed 5 can go in there.
4v4. 2. They got the trap down.
Big chip from Li Ming, but yeah, that camp goes over to the side of bottom mines.
Blaze coming in though. Do they want a 5v4 right now? Down a tier. Okay, they're even tier now. Camp not up for 30. It looks like Cloud is definitely going to be in position. Cloud is going to be in position to race a lot sooner while Crimson clears topside. I like Stark Knight's position here.
Of course, you would like that position there.
Oh, I love it.
You realize the last time I casted a game of yours, you got caught in that bush and killed, yeah?
I think it was more we didn't execute properly. But
sure. Yeah, Kian just eats it. Kian just eats it while we're flaming each other.
They're gonna try and get to half and get out of there, but I think we got to.
Star Knight's in pretty serious danger. There goes the left shield misses. Star Knight is not making it out. No.
I wanted to see.
Yes. How?
Is it Q from Blaze enough?
No, it's not! He makes it out with 40 HP! And meanwhile, that camp has to be cleared. The catapult's already halfway through the wave. And it's going to start hitting the keep soon. Blaze has to respond to that. Mega Man and Sheerdiff are burning it through it as quickly as they can.
Great call to take the camp here rather than try and force anything.
At that stage...
They basically had halftime.
Yeah. At that stage, they can just play for the defense. They should be able to win this one out. We're on pretty serious danger here. Shadon gets stunned and boot and killed. Oh no!
Man, there are times where that Immortal is definitely
out for blood.
Oh, it's just you held your cooldowns for follow-up and stuff, or just for the right point.
Actually, both teams have a good chance of winning this race.
No,
it goes over Cloud of Mines.
And meanwhile, the camp's just crashing top. It's gonna go bot side. Do they look to force it here while they see Blaze top and Stu dead? I guess they can't. They're not really
it's the right move.
Jump on you comp. Not quite 16. I would send Malfield top. He does negative siege.
True. But he might count straight here.
Ooh, yeah.
It's gonna be rough. There also isn't really anything to siege topside either.
Yeah, but
at least here he can contribute to the burst damage.
I wonder if well, we'll see Crimson
over escapes.
Big some new value on
and there goes Mango Man. There goes Shadonis, it looks like, as well.
Oh, he slapped him. The darn. If he was 20,
These
he could've
slaps
stopped
are
it.
so unlucky, oh my word.
They really are.
Yeah, I think we might see the
Ray?
game just get shut out right here, right now.
Ray just burning it down.
And Hyperion is out. There is no
Oh,
clear.
no, resets. Oh no.
Doesn't matter. That's one dead core, mate. GG.
All right. Boy, the Ray had to feel pretty comfortable that game, just clicking away.
Yeah. Mostly at structures, mind you.
All right. So if you're Crimson, where would you go from here after that match? Knowing you like, let me tell you what they like. Anduin, Vala, Rhaegar, Tracer, Yrel. ETC is actually a big pick for them. 6 games on ETC.
Interesting. And I'll be honest, you may or may not know this, but I am an ETC main.
Oh, I know you like ETC.
I am looking at this damage lineup, and here are the changes that I make if I'm in the seat. First off, ditch the Pinball Wizard, and don't even bother with Echo Pedal, just pick up the auto attack damage, just pick up that raw potential. And at 1, I don't see the value of Block Party. I think this is one of the games where you take regeneration because most of the damage potential is front-loaded into the Junkrat, and you're not mitigating that. Cross Surfer's fine here. I would have taken the movement speed instead. Anyways.
Arrow? Or would you have gone Mind Control?
Heck if I know, I don't play Sylvanas. I don't have opinions on that champion.
They have 1 cleanse that could have been 2. Malthael could have gotten the self cleanse. And Joe's got the unstoppable. But you could burn the cleanse, and then the next time you've got the ETC Stukov Puddle combo to just blow up anyone.
True. Tell me when the lobby gets posted.
Okay.
Also, I like that we see a Die Alone Soul Siphon build. Ooh, it's a Braxis game. And it looks like that's a pick out of C5. Yeah, that Malthael definitely dueled. Frankly, send Sylvanas topside, force lanes. If you're on the side of C5, put pressure on that immobile Junkrat Raynor comp, and just keep getting chip. Like, the Malthael is going to play recklessly. You can exploit that.
That's something I'd love to see both teams try and do more of. Again, Into a Blaze, it's not the play, but it'll come up, I'm sure, where you can punish the offlaner.
Yeah.
And we'll see how they play
C5
it. So another
definitely was in a situation where they could have made good use of that.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyways,
for sure.
Let's get that map on the board. This is a map pick, I assume, from C5, yeah?
No. C5 took first pick.
Wait, really? That's weird.
Yeah, first pick I think is more common.
Clouded Mine, then.
In this div.
So...
I think even in Heroic, first pick might be more common. Unless you have a map that you prioritize, I guess.
I still think, with the glut of good heroes there are at the top right now, that second pick is generally better.
I'm inclined to agree. I think it depends on who you're playing into, and maybe even the map and how you want to play it.
I just think it's very rare to encounter a game where there are going to be 3 outlier picks that you can't deal with.
Well, if you're first pick, you can kind of force that healer choke a little bit. And I think that's something teams can do as first pick, is say, all right, we're going to get rid of Lucio, Brightwing, and that, like, assuming you had no, all right, this guy's a god tier, whatever, we want to ban it. You can just get rid of those S tier healers, and then take a healer yourself, and then get rid of a third healer on the third ban. And now someone's left taking, Tyrande or something like that. I don't know. There is vulnerability, I think, in the healer pool in particular. But you could try that probably on the tank roll as well. I
Mhm.
think ban out
I don't know.
tanks.
I don't think you can choke either roll easily.
Yeah, it definitely allows the rest of the team to draft freely as well.
I mean, if we're talking about healers, you have access to Lucio, Anduin. Heck, Stukov's still okay. Beyond
Let's say
that, Rhaegar's
Lucio,
also
Brightwing, and
good.
banned.
Brightwing.
I
There's at
think it's
least
Lucio, Brightwing, Anduin, and then there's a drop off. In my opinion, because then
I
you
mean,
have to solve for cleanse if you take Stukov, which
doesn't change the
chokes
fact
your
that
draft
Stukov's
build.
really scary in other ways.
I agree.
And for that matter, Rhaegar, both Ancestral and Bloodlust, are incredible alts. And the healers behind them aren't that bad.
That's true.
I
Alright,
think.
so we got Praxis. We got another 2-lane map. I would think if you are playing against this team and no one plays Genji, you get rid of that Junkrat.
Oh yeah.
Especially since it, it did its job easily on the last map, and this is even better.
This is probably what, like the second best Junkrat map besides Dragonshire?
I might even go so far as to say first best, but
Yeah. Either way, these point maps, they're predictable. They're places where Junkrat can hold down a lane against 4 people on his own, at least temporarily. And more importantly, they're also easy to execute for Junkrat because you always know where you need to set up. You always know where the battlegrounds are going to be drawn.
Similarly, Chromie's super strong here.
Yeah, but Chromie's one of those champions that has a much higher skills floor, I think.
Okay, so the bans are getting mixed up. Now that they're first pick, Anduin and Vala left open. Not a bad
Interesting.
Anduin map either.
But leaving Junkrat open on this map is a gamble, I think.
So I'm curious if Crimson plays it. I think they're inclined to play their strengths and look for the Vala or the Anduin.
There it
There
is.
we go.
But they're sacrificing giving up a Junkrat pick for that.
Now, if you looked at Crimson and said they don't play Junkrat, you leave it and give them the chance to ban it and take something. Like, say you want to take something from them. Maybe a tank pick here. You could. I think you take the Junkrat though. And maybe the Brightwing or some sort of healer. Ooh, they do steal the Vala. Okay. And go a nude right away.
Unusual.
Well, so they got rid of the, or they took one of the best right clickers, but Greymane can still
C5,
punish.
yeah.
Yeah.
Gul'dan! Oh!
Gul'dan
This is
into
gonna be
a
fun.
noob. A noob should feel pretty safe here.
Noob will be fine, but the rest of the map won't be. Seriously though, Gul'dan is a sleeper OP hyper carry on this map.
Yeah, I could see that for sure.
Seriously
The
though,
ETC again. You're
Wildcard
loving this,
Zeta
aren't you?
ran this nonsense, and they basically forced, last season that is, 30k Violet to steal it from them, which, kind of remarkable.
But all right, Gul'dan over Chromie.
Yeah? Better
Gul'dan
wave
over
clear.
Junkrat?
Well, no.
Do you need more wave clear?
You're
There's
thinking
only
about this
one
the
wave.
wrong one. You don't want Chromie or freaking, what was the other pick you listed? Junkrat. Those are anchors. Gul'dan's the hyper carry. It's in the same slot as the Vala. It's the wave clear that's the really big thing. You run it as camp clear, you run it as wave clear, you run it as team fight DPS, then you take another anchor. Of course, into that kind of comp,
Ooh, Phoenix. Spicy.
I knew it was borderline
another
OP.
offlaner. Hey, another offlaner that can get punished. But I don't know that Vala or Jaina are the type of punish the offlaner type heroes.
Yeah.
The Phoenix pick I'm excited for. I wonder if this guy's gotten coached by, Juan Pablo or Killidan.
Ooh, that would be pretty hyped to see. Let's be real here, though. Planet Cracker OP. It's much stronger than Lava Wave is at clearing out the Zerg.
Oh, you're right.
If he knows how to do that, if he knows how to execute it on the side of Mango Man, these two teams could trade objectives evenly, post 10, and C5 would just walk over.
I want to see. Here's what I want to see. I want to see Light Bomb and Tomb with Planet Cracker lined up for it.
That would also be delicious.
And honestly, I think that's possible. But I don't know if you're W a noob, which
Facility powering up.
I would try my build, by the way, on this map
Alright.
for sure.
Uh-oh.
I would go Globe and then W. Globe at 1 and then W.
Anyways, it's looking like it's going to be a 1-4 split from both teams. Not the most complicated formations, and I'm pretty certain in the long run, the side of Clouded Mines wins out.
10 seconds.
You see Block Party again. I'm not sure who that's for. Might be Hervala.
4, 3,
I'm curious about Kian in the offlane, the Imperius.
Yeah.
gates open.
I usually see Bird's build, which is the W at 1.
Yeah,
So
the
he
lack of
percent
wave
damage.
clear is really concerning. It's going to be difficult for Kian to actually hold the wave clear.
Yeah,
And
you're
the Leo
basically
can
saying
still,
you're gonna brawl.
yeah, the Leo can still outduel though, thanks to the W.
Mm-hmm.
And if Trey places it right, he can out clear and hold the point. Star Knight needs to be careful here. He's got a lot of burst follow up behind him, but if his shield is down, he absolutely can get demolished by this lineup. Ooh, Aurum catches Tree. That's a 3-man stun from Star Knight. But that's just too much damage going over to the side of Clouded Mines. It's gonna force out at least 2 fountains.
I didn't see. Did Vala hold until ETC picked, or ETC hold until Vala picked, or did they just lock him?
Heck if I know. Ooh, we see an early camp rotation. It's a good move on the side of Clouded Mines, but
Yeah, I like it a lot. Helping out the Imperius.
Yeah. Yep. But this should give the side of C5 the chance to pre-clip. Okay, this is something that I've noticed twice for both games for C5. Both times they've taken a camp when they could have just manually pushed on their own. Like, if you can do the
Double
job
camp.
of that you want the camp to do yourself, do it yourself.
Didn't know anything about the Phoenix level 1?
I know the Killidan and Juan don't take it. Oh, that's a 3-man stun. That is
Yeah.
a very, very wounded Anubarak. Leo, however, will be able to clear out that top side quite easily. Star Knight taking a lot of damage. Looking like this is going to slowly eke out a win for C5 in both lanes. Spoke too soon.
I think hitting 4 for Imperius is going to be big for the brawl in a second. Because then, normally Leo's going to hit the drain and want to stay next to you and stay in range of it. If Imperius can out-sustain that, then he'll win the trade. And then at 7 he gets wave clear.
I assume you don't approve of better barbs here?
I never did.
Hell yeah.
Never did.
Underking for life, baby. Ooh, that's a charge down. Not what you want to have happen. And Trail goes down. Star Knight's next. He's used his escape.
Alright.
That's rough.
Let's see what they do with this. Do they push this time?
I mean,
I think they are.
there's not much else for them to do. One of the things I would like to see is a fast rotation from this Phoenix. You need to teleport, go over the wall, put a lot of pressure on this Imperius. However,
Yeah, Imp is now living forever with press forward though.
oh, heck yeah. On this map, that's great, thanks to the abundance of ropes.
Well, and into a Leo, you kind of have to keep giving him value. All about while dead.
Yeah, it's not looking good. See him? They could still
Both teams-
win.
Are they gonna steal channel ring?
Yeah, they are.
Oh, they left it. No.
Oh, what a shame. And they left it again.
All right, Stark is using his dig before ETC uses his CDs.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him hold it.
I mean, if they can kill the ETC, last John everything, you know? Like, I'm pretty certain CM can
Leo
kill
getting...
Orem. Looking like they're trading pretty evenly, actually.
Does Imperius have his 4 up? Is he getting?
He does.
Thing?
As long as he has the armor,
Oh.
he does.
Yeah. Oh, he almost dodged that. Keeps it going.
It's a lot of damage. Anyways, let's take the quests. They both got 20 stacks. It's a remarkable display from Gul'dan, though. 20 stacks this early on is really impressive. It's impale down.
We'll assume 22 stacks for Imperius is also tough.
And that looks like a dead Vala.
Yep. Might as well kill
Nothing
some
coming
things
from
on the
Peach.
way out.
Oh! Hey! Just in time! Yeah, that stalemate top's gonna have to change eventually if either team wants to really push forward.
Well, blue can just keep pushing back.
But it's gonna get harder and harder to push forward. Oh!
He's
Wow! Orem is gutsy. Crane's about 60% of his HP there to make that play work.
Yeah, but got 80% of roughing.
Yeah. Anduin does give more healing overall than Rhaegar. I think via attrition, C5 just keeps winning here.
We are 5.5 minutes in. It's 0%.
Amazing.
Yeah, the Gul'dan is getting tons of value. Alright, they're leaving to get camp. Don't hate it. They're going to beat them to 10 pretty comfortably.
They're gonna put topside camp though. It's a bold move.
Wait, they're not pressuring objective.
I don't think they realized they're on the camp. Although Star Knight probably could have just stepped up here pretty easily.
Yeah, I don't think he has to worry about.
Question is, do they send anyone from the 4-man up to deal with the Imperius? The answer is no. Star Knight can't afford to stay here forever. It's a 3-man impale, but that's a lot of damage. Shield fades away, and most of that damage over time is going to go straight to HP. Fortunately, Kindness is active now.
Yeah, exactly. I think he's good.
He should have an easier time from now on, but still, with how aggressive this ETC is playing, you gotta be on your toes, because at any moment you can power slide and then just kills.
I mean, Jaina scales forever, or scales for all that, so probably the way this game's playing out, if they can...
Big burst damage, and Orem finds another kill. So, here's a question. Why is the burst damage working better this game compared to last one for C5?
I'm trying to think how it played out last game. Alright, well, we got some channel top by the way.
Nice.
In addition to structure damage, but
I think the big difference maker here is the fact that Orem can freely use that level 7 talent. Pinball Wizard won't reduce the damage of Mango Man or Chair Diff this game.
right.
Last game, it really screwed with the Li Ming. It means he can't rip it whenever he wants.
There it is. There it is. Okay. There's 10. Whoa, we're going
Pretend
forward.
fight.
That was. I don't mind them going on the ETC there when we dug under tower or slid under tower, but
Yeah, but taking that pretend fight, it's always a gamble.
Yeah.
That's Waterelli down, I think. Chair Diff's in a bit of danger here. Makes it out alive, though. This war of attrition, it's looking like C5 is going to win.
still not.
Chair Diff doesn't have a healer, though. And that's a dead Chair Diff.
Okay, the Phoenix Cocoon. They should have enough to kill. Bull's gonna come out. They're just going in.
Hangman gets that pull, gets peeled out. It's an unnecessary kill trade though, and Treywork simply cannot stand up against Holy Fervor. CK
Okay.
really dropped the ball on that one, not paying attention to their own healer, not paying attention to the mana.
Ooh, big burst, big burst.
Orm had the opportunity to launch there, but opted not to. I think he recognized that there just wasn't any follow-up.
No, yeah. Unless he lands it on everybody.
We see a great move here from the side of CM. They are just ripping that camp, and it's going to amplify the full-on Zerg wave.
Yes, love it. I feel like that's undervalued at almost every level, is how much that debuff can strengthen.
It is one of the most powerful plays you can make
now
with
it's
either
gonna
buff or
burned.
objective.
It's gonna get burned before it matters, probably.
But therein lies the problem of the execution. It'll matter a little bit, but that thing could have been used to push a keep down if they had just timed it with the Zerg wave. That means holding it.
Yeah, I think they kind of had to, though.
They didn't.
Hanging out.
They were all alive. They absolutely could have held it.
Curious, doing a good job with the 7th during top.
Adonis is going to get backline damp. Trilana takes a kill. Share diff is going to go down.
Nice cleanse. Ooh. Hold on.
And that all launch just isn't going to do anything.
Yeah, no damage to follow anymore. Do they catch the end of it? Do they got the slows? They got stun?
Push is going to keep doing it. It's probably going to find wall.
Wait, where's Jaina going? Okay. There's no damage, guys. Go. Okay. I would have liked to see him push more with both DPS dead and the showing top. But they reset. They're up 3/4 of a level.
Yeah.
Both their camps are up for easy
They have the
XP.
edge now.
I wonder if they're gonna look to, if blue, Crimson is gonna look to go top right now.
Well, they're dropping Soak top right now.
Actually, instead of sending extras top, they removed the one that is top.
Seeing a whip lane swap, this is going to make things tricky. Treyworth's going to have to play it safe here.
Clouded needs to be safe right now. They don't see.
Ooh, Treyworth takes about half his HP.
Oh, they're chasing too far though. Here comes. Oh, I think they did. Oh, nice kick them. We need to get out of there now. Get a free push bot.
Treyworth's going to have to eventually rotate topside though. He doesn't seem to have comprehended danger. He's going to give Kian some time to push.
Good to see Clouded not going too far.
I'll be honest, one of the things I would have liked to see here is a reg from the side of C5.
The C5 had to watch their offense first.
And Shadonis is going to go down. Oh, but Planet Cracker finds the Paula. And the Gul'dan is eliminated as well. It's a 1-for-1 trade. How many ults were used there? Jeez.
Imperius' ult just chopped the heck out of Gul'dan while he was draining life.
I'm of the opinion that if you know that you're going to get diffed, lock reg, stalemate, and profit. Ooh, we got to pause. I think it's just super important to understand. There will be times when you get outskilled. And playing not to win the lane, but to stalemate the lane, and playing to optimize in a stalemate can be really powerful in and of itself.
Yeah. I think if you're not last pick, you kind of have to either draft someone to rotate or draft the ability to have like one of the, you show an offlaner early.
Yes.
And have the option of drafting a second one that can also form in.
Sure.
And both offlaners can form in. But usually it's the rotation. You draft a rotation here to help out.
The sort of 1-4 split we've seen here has really been inefficient for both teams. Because at any time, Gul'dan or Phoenix could have broken away with the healer to take a camp, have the tank anchor, and then they just rip it. I think Cloud of Minds has done a better job of taking those camps and putting extra pressure.
If I'm not mistaken, Jaina loves level 16.
Yep.
So Jaina scales well.
Stupidly well, I think is what you mean.
Right. Ooh.
Or
Only
peek
3, and they're going in anyway? But actually, not knowing it, there's only 3 on the side of...
Ooh, and 2 misses.
Oh.
But here it is,
Kind of
Jaina root time.
whack mechanics is that, where the...
Looks like Orum's going to go down here in a few seconds.
That's the center out too, yeah.
Pull is used to prevent that from happening.
We'll
Meanwhile,
have a second.
Kian is just eating into trade work. In the long run, I think he's just gone.
Oh, this guy's having a field day chopping people up at all.
Lucky. You see another big fight. The Jaina root doesn't quite connect. Pressure is there. And it's looking
They're gonna have
like...
pressure on top before the objective even comes.
Yep. Treyarch just sitting there. This has been a bit of a massacre.
Alright, so Crimson can land. They're gonna have ult stuff. They do have ult stuff now. And they have Gul'dan for wave clear.
But we can sort of see
They
if
have
Planet
Planet
Cracker
Cracker.
wasn't
What?
used or clear. Time it right, and you can eliminate roughly 80% of the Zerg wave. I don't think this fort has to fall.
I'd like to see Leo lead and just go for it. Yeah, there we go. They're doing it.
Ooh, that is one in Major Vala.
There should be a pull for the cocoon. Alright. Planet Cracker is down now, so they didn't get with the Entomb. Leo there, but they can't really follow.
Yeah. I would like to see Ghost Bomb. That's another thing.
He's the off laner. He has to go missing for so long.
Yeah, but come in on the flank, get in range of shit on us, press E,
Zerg
and
threat.
get the bomb from out of vision and spook the heck out of people.
Yeah, even if you... I think if you catch anyone that's not a noob, they die.
At post 20, catch anyone, they die. I think Kian could have been ganked there, but... Camp's
Actually-
King? Orem isn't going to be able to successfully get this invade. If anything, I think he's just going to get murked here and now. Now he makes it
Actually,
out,
not
and
Jaina.
Tomb is used to peel. That's
Jaina
it.
has ice block, so she won't die from that, but okay, yeah, you're right. Alright. We've all been here on both sides. You throw, or you come back from games we went to. They haven't gone well for you at the start.
Ooh, we're seeing an invade here.
Okay?
And once again, it's a
Not needed.
too slow invade. I think they're just
I'm
waiting for a
okay.
gank push.
Yeah, that's where you want to be. Just catch him rotating. Oh, ETC is... Okay.
Yeah, it makes
they're
sense.
very split. A lot of split.
No, just stay in a bush forever.
They were...
Pull is used.
That effect happened too. Let's go
I'll
to
be
the
honest. I think for both gank pushes, the Clouded Mines had just stayed still for a couple seconds,
Yes, yeah, I
they
agree.
would have gotten the kill. Don't get twitchy.
So now Clouded Mines can probably slow down, whereas Crimson can look to force something. And that's probably something they could have done earlier, and it would have been... Here it is.
Orem's looking to peel. Kiana's probably not going to make it out here alive.
We say that. Guy is the slipperiest
Ooh, there goes Rhaegar, I think.
He's down. Oh my goodness. Did they get the counter kill?
Kian's still alive. Cheerdiff is going to drop here. That's a
Oh
2
my
for nothing.
goodness. 2 for 1. Rhaegar died.
Well, okay, yeah, right.
But yeah, that's
What?
still the ability to get... Now they're going to get 20 off this, an objective.
Yeah, I think that's going to be game, set, and match. Heck, with that kill
Planet
advantage, they
Cracker,
could
yeah.
probably move on to bot. Ah, they can't because they don't have healer.
Right.
Honestly, though, one more thing that I would change here. This is where I take light bomb. I take stage dive with ETC.
Yeah.
You can light bomb someone mid stage dive, instantly transport the bomb onto a target, follow up with your damage, and kill whatever's on the receiving end.
Looking. Not... No damage there. Follow. Okay. So they don't get full objective. They're going to give Gul'dan a chance to res. It's still not 20 yet.
Yeah, it doesn't matter though. They're gonna hit 20 in a bit. I think we're looking at about a 19-minute game here. This is gonna be over in the next 90 seconds.
You say that, but then they're going to execute the combo we've been calling for so cleanly. And it's going to
Press X to doubt.
Okay, so they have the debuff again with the objective again. This time much better. They shouldn't clear the way
This
for
time
it. They
it's
should let the.
nearly
There we go.
perfectly timed.
Yeah, this is good. It's gonna.
Actually, they should have
And they're
cleared the
20.
wave because the Zerg moves a bit faster.
Well, I think they just
A
wanted.
lot of
that.
those Bailings have survived before.
No, don't let. Oh.
Okay, that's not how you use the Planet Cracker. Oh. Star Knight, no! Star Knight goes down! Trevor goes down. Anyone goes down. Shadownis goes down. Two-man March.
Go up. The
Or
March
is-
is off there. Jade.
There's Rhaegar. Ruffy is getting fired.
Okay. I think they cleared and they left.
I
Although Kian is going to town here.
Kian is doing Kian things. This dude's been pretty awesome to watch.
Oh, Jada.
Kian's gonna have to bail on this.
Oh, they're combat. Like, power?
Zerg waves defeated. Resetting pens.
Now, Bala
Unfortunate.
did not go Gloom into the Gul'dan. I
Wait,
wonder if that's
really?
right, though.
Yeah, that surprises me. All in all, though.
I mean, if you're right-clicking a, objective D push or something like that, it's probably more sustained.
wait, what is Chair Dip doing here? This is so bold.
This man.
He has his back, though, so he's allowed to get away with this.
Of it.
Yeah, he's got his instant transmission.
Alright, so they're 20, now 2.
Incredibly
Only
cheeky
lose
play
to
from
McKee.
Gul'dan. This is still either team's game now. I hate it when my predictions are wrong, you know?
So wait, Gul'dan can now be that global, right? You can
Yep.
put the thing topside.
No, you kind of use it as a get-out-of-jail-free card. That fort,
Hopefully, if you almost die on one side and you port to the other side of the map, you're not unfortunately to death. Like you can put it back by the bruiser or camp, right?
one thing we could see now is Bolt Mosh. That one's really
Oh.
good.
That's true.
I do want to see some light bomb combos here. So far, it's just
And
sort of been used
honestly-
as a wheelchair Divine Storm, and I do
Silence
think it's
into
just worse.
MOP.
Like there is one valid time to self-cast Light Bomb. When an Illidan is hunting you and a Tyrael is judgmenting you. That's when you cast Light Bomb on yourself. But other than that, barring that, you shouldn't be using it on yourself.
Yeah, sometimes they like CC the target, and you can light bomb multiple people, whereas the target's only gonna get one or something like that.
Yeah, there are edge cases, but in general, I'm saying.
All right, push is gonna happen bot side. Without counter push top. Okay, these rotations. Rhaegar anchoring pretty well.
It's looking like this could come down to whichever team finds the kill first.
Oh, a bush. No one checking bushes. Scaring the heck out of me.
Indeed.
Okay, blue
Wait,
about to show channel.
Are they
on
about
top.
to just... Shh, they're just about to trade lanes, aren't they?
They are. Well, this is okay for red, for Clouded, because they get to clear the wave now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think definitely a missed opportunity for
The
this split
anchor's
so
there,
much.
but the anchor's there, but the DPS
Adonis
is
is
in.
going to get nuked here.
Oh,
Ripperino.
There's there's a frog. The ensued.
And that is game over. Oh.
Good job controlling vision by Cloud of Minds there.
Meanwhile, on the side of CK, that was incomprehensibly reckless.
I think the DPS have to try and take a point or something. They can't just chill here. Fear
And
is
they
up.
can't take a point either. It's a 5v2.
He can pour it out, right?
No, he just used it.
Oh.
So I think
then
he's dead now. Peach has got him.
Fear is up.
And there goes Gul'dan.
Yeah. Alright. I think that is gonna Yeah, GG. I don't think
Yep.
there's a way to stop with Gul'dan dead anyway, but boss and objective pushing the same lane, keep dead in the other lane, and Cat is 3 now coming in on the bot side. Beetle's tanking.
Red team has destroyed Echo. Blue team's core
Yep.
is under attack.
I don't have much else to say other than GG. Neat bolt launch,
They
but
landed! They landed though! Oh! The KDAs.
the KDA is ruined.
Oh!
Shadonis is gonna go down.
Gina's darking him. Okay.
Oh no! It was a good pick,
that was it. That was a
but that's L.
Oh.
Slain.
Honestly, that
Well,
is
she
a
rode.
silver lining right there. You know, you're getting your combos down, you're executing cleanly as the game goes on. So
Of course, if they had managed to do that from the start with Leoric, I think TK would have had a much better chance of coming out of that one on top.
true.
So Lord knows the Gul'dan and the Phoenix put in work.
So, what are your thoughts on the match as a whole?
Oh, lordy. I'm gonna have to look at C West. Just to restore my faith in humanity.
All right, I'm messaging to see if we want the Clouded Monson interview.
Shit, this is
I
super-
I thought think the biggest standout for Cloud of Minds is how much Kian just loves to just murder the other off lane.
Indeed.
Mouthfeel into the Blaze, and then Imperius just brawling the heck out of the Arc.
Okay. So
Oh,
let's hop
Wednesday.
into lobby 2.
Alright, cool.
Yeah. So it's gonna get the music off. There we go. Whoops. Hello?
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, it's Trill.
Oh,
The Vala Extraordinaire.
I don't know about that, but hi.
hello, hello.
Oh, alright.
Congrats.
Before we begin, let's start on what your flame tolerance ratio is. Like, are
Oh,
we
God.
talking like mild heat or ghost peppers?
Talking about like in like personal ability to tolerate like spicy food, or are you talking about you're about to rip me a new one with some sick burns?
Uh,
The latter.
I don't
He'll-
think you're
he'll be
that
very candid.
flammable.
It's go for it. I
Yeah.
accept all flame.
Hmm.
To quote Fallout Boy, I'm on fire.
So, into a Gul'dan Phoenix, which is 100% spell damage and give or take 33% spell damage. Where was Gloom?
My concern taking Gloom was the fact that I wanted to try to sit back as safe as I could and regen health as fast as possible. Gloom is great for the spell shield, and I should have taken it, but I kind of went into autopilot mode and grabbed the sustain because I figured, okay, well, I screwed up on the talent pick, but I should get enough health back off of it. That
Makes sense.
was the logic.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I think if you're, if they ever won objective, you would be able to heal up off it pretty easily and stuff like
Yeah.
that, especially at 20 with Farflight. So
That's
um,
fair.
Hmm.
Yeah, I wasn't hard. I was surprised it wasn't picked, but I wasn't like. Anyway, congrats on the win, 2-0. Very clean.
Where does
Thank
that,
you.
Where does that put you guys on the board, anyways? That puts you, I think it's to fourth spot now, which is pretty nifty.
Yeah, it's. I feel like collectively we're hungrier for more, but
Eh.
for us, getting into playoffs was our key focus, and so we're excited about that. And now going forward, it's focusing on cranking through there.
Eh? Actually, let's see here. Roll One Esports. This is a team that actually rings a bell because it looks like they're the ones for you to beat, other than Big Stupid and Greg. Actually, oh
I
my
think our last match of the season is Greg.
word. Ooh,
Yeah, it's going to be
Neat.
next. Oh, actually, it's this Tuesday. That'll be fun.
cool. I might get bullied into picking up another match. It depends on whether or
We
not
will-
TTO gets a pistol to my head.
Oh,
You never
come
know.
on. It was literally, hey, let's do this. Okay.
I mean, we are always very appreciative of
easy to
any
peer
casting
pressure.
we can get. We greatly appreciate the casting. It's always
Heck yeah.
fun.
I have fun with it. I enjoy
Yeah.
it, especially because
Also, you should actually, get validated as a caster already, TTO. At least ask for the role. I think you got purged by Raka,
I probably did.
so maybe you should ask her to unpurge you.
I'll do that. All right, so
Yeah.
let's hear your thoughts on the match. So game
Yeah.
1 was BOE.
Heck yeah.
You got the extern race, so race was kind of covered, and then it looked like the plan was to then have the 4-man defend. Was that what were your thoughts going into it, even before the draft, and then during the draft as things unfolded? Where did that take you?
Really, we kind of have a basic plan for what we would like to do for the map, and then from there, it's like, okay, did we get the pieces for it? If the answer is yes, all right, we'll stick with the plan. If the answer is no, then screw it. Let's make this work.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna do something that I don't normally do. I'm
Mhm.
just going to open her up and take a peek at the game, so we can do that as well. Did I turn off sound completely? I did, didn't I? All right. You got a view?
I do indeed.
Yeah. So let's go over this. The first thing that I noticed
Mhm.
was the timing of the siege camp. I think this entire skirmish just lasted so long, but do you think it would have been possible for you guys to actually start this a bit sooner?
So, for our feelings on that, what we were more focused on was trying to make sure if we're going to go down and get in on the camp, that we have a way to do it and feel somewhat secure. And when they have the high health pools that they have throughout this initial part, it just never felt like we were comfortable or confident enough that we could step up and get on it, mostly because their Li Ming was doing such a phenomenal job of just chucking crap at our face. And it wasn't until you skip past it there where we got their health bars low enough, we thought, okay, we can take this. And so we went in.
And it was one of the things that I noticed. I do want to make it clear. Anchors, I love that Star Knight is willing to get on the anchor, but anchors and anchoring often fill the same role.
Yeah, and I mean, right here, we definitely could have played a little safer, I feel like, but the big thing we were focused about was definitely getting this camp, and right here, I wanted to make sure that they stayed off it, and that was what we did, so we got it.
It was a narrow call, though, and I feel like if you're them, you have access to Sylvanas, you have access to the ability to direct push here. It's definitely a risk, but I like the timing of this camp. It was a good move. I like leaving Junkrat. All of that's really clean, and I enjoy it.
Ooh, I'm getting a coaching session along with an interview. Nice. I'll take this any day.
I don't know why I went into this format, but I got experimental. Also, important question: does Kian normally frag in the offlane this much? Because
Kian is just a monster.
This was seriously really spicy to watch.
I said earlier, I was like, my takeaway from the game is how much Keen loves to just beat the shit out of the other offlaners.
Yeah, and he's exceptionally good at it. We've played previous seasons with other offlaners, and we had Trexix on our team originally. I think she's now with Cho'Gall's Angels, if I'm not mistaken. And she was really good at the macro play, and we gelled well with her. But then when Kian came on, we had to change mindsets a little bit because he is very good at what he does, and he did a phenomenal job.
He is a duelist, and that's not an off lane art we see all that often. These days, it's mostly macro double soakers or safe soakers.
Honestly, yeah, Kian's kind of awesome because he tends to play stuff that people are like, well, we don't typically see that often. He can play the standard stuff really well, but he also plays things like right here, the mouth tail. Like, he just
and it's awesome to watch.
He's very good at what he does. Like I said, I have nothing but respect. Yeah, love watching him play.
How much when you're right-clicking Immortal are you watching that your team, and how much are you watching where's your screen at when you're rocking Ray on this map? Are you like
honestly
saying,
I am?
Well, let's see what happens because you really don't leave the Immortal, and you shouldn't. But
yeah, personally, I ignore everything as far as like minimap, main screen, everything, and I just focus in on the Immortal and listen. And if I hear them like, all right, back up, then I'm starting to check things then. But I mostly just go, okay, I'm trusting my team to totally handle whatever we're doing. So if we're going to try and protect the Immortal...
Important question.
Yeah.
How much of this did you see?
Of this?
This play. How much did you see?
None of it, honestly, because I was told, get on the race, and we said, Kian, we thank you for your sacrifice, and then he didn't die for so long. I was waiting to hear the ping, and it never went off.
Look at how close the man gets. Star Knight just goes in. Look how much Star Knight caught with that peel, though. That was absolutely amazing. And Peach adds on to the death timer.
Yeah, oh my.
I think he blinks in here. Yeah. Which probably was a play to like dodge some abilities and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm dying anyway, I'm taking it. But then you walk away with the full shield Immortal.
And multiple camps pushing.
A lot of game one. Yeah, a lot of game one, we kept hearing Kian very calm, saying, all right, I'm going down. And we kind of figured at that point, okay, he's sacrificing himself willingly, which is something that if we can avoid it, we don't want him doing that. But he was sacrificing himself willingly, so that way we could try and get more race, more objective push, maybe turn on a hero that they're more focused on him instead of focusing on us. So he did everything great.
Very slippery.
Oh god.
Has destroyed a fort. The demon's attack has failed.
What else is there to say?
Well, how about game 2? What were your thoughts?
Oh yeah, we could totally go to game 2 next.
Oh, sorry, if you wanted to have fun in this one.
I'm just seeing if there was anything else to jog my memory.
I think we get partially white here. We have to back out.
That entire play was pretty close. Starkiller makes it out 40 HP there. But I do want you to appreciate poor Shadonis here.
Oh my gosh, yes. The combos.
Your Immortal just set it up, and then your team followed through perfectly.
Yeah, good on Immortal to hold cooldowns for
Immortal MVP.
Star.
And really clean hands, honestly.
Thank you. Yeah, we kind of hit the point where it was a little back and forth, and after we had taken out some of their big players at the end, we went, okay, no, just focus. So that's what we did. All right, I'm ready for the spicy meatball. Let's go.
Yeah. So, out of curiosity, have you ever seen a Gul'dan hyper carry before?
Powering up.
Not often. It does happen, and it is, as this game showed, very annoying, but it's something we felt confident in when we saw them pick it, if only because we figured that Star would be able to turn in on them. That didn't happen for quite a while.
Or I'm definitely playing a lot of high roll and getting picks. The ETC
Yeah.
doing a lot this game.
Yes, they did I'm gonna say it right now. Crimson 5 did an amazing job of just punishing us every time we tried to step up. Like right here, I got chunked. There was multiple times where it just was we're auto attacking them. ETC is either mounted or slides in, and then there's an Anduin right behind it. It was so good. So kudos to them.
I do want to compliment you guys on the camp clear. That was really fast, really proper. Great job on that one.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's smart to help out the Imperious 3-4, 3-7.
Right here. Oh my gosh. So good.
Scary lineup that they have.
It is. We did feel like after a point, because we were hurting really bad. Again, Crimson 5, kudos to y'all. You hurt us hard on this map. The only thing that we felt was that we. Oh.
Keep going, but.
Oh, okay. It looked like something got paused. Oh, it is paused. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we felt like we could eventually scale up later and get to the point where we could start turning things around a bit more, and it just took time for that. So we were trying to focus as much as we could on trying to poke at them and punish them a bit, but then it just turned into, okay, let's just soak.
Yeah.
That was going to be my question, because I felt like you do scale well with the Jaina into account. Even Voss does well.
Yeah. And right there, just a god tier boop, god tier lockdown, just great.
So the question that's on my mind is, when did Junkrat get banned, TTO? Because I feel like he went the entire game. At the very least, he wasn't.
Junkrat. Sorry, go ahead.
At the very least, he wasn't third banned, as far as I remember. Like, he wasn't first and second banned. He would have been third banned.
I could have sworn, I could be mistaken here, that Junkrat was the very first ban that came out of Crimson 5.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
Because my memory serves that it was.
I'm probably wrong.
But I think it was 3. I think it was the third ban. Because you guys decided, was the Vala a steal?
Yeah.
Vala was a pick, yes. I don't remember if we were intentionally stealing it or not.
Okay. That was my...
Yeah, you're right.
I
Joe
was
Stew and then
Vala
third ban was
Do
Junkrat.
you think you could look up the VOD, see when? Team says third ban.
Yeah, it was third ban. I just pulled up. I record my matches too, and I've got the VOD, so yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll be honest, I do feel like it does help your comp out here because this stalemate could have been broken a lot easier if you had the ability to rotate with the Vala and leave the Junkrat there.
Well, I think we probably could have done well with the Junkrat, but I don't feel like, especially with how Ruffian played, especially when you see the numbers at the end, like, I don't feel like it's necessarily a must-hit on this map. It's good for the zoning, but we've got plenty of other things we can play instead of it, so no.
Yeah. Thought on my mind just simply being that you can leave Junkrat here for an extended period of time on his own, and then break the stalemate up top here. That's just a thought on my mind.
Yeah, no, and it makes complete sense.
Anyway, let's skip past the brawling.
I thought you guys did a great job of, you were losing early game and even probably up to mid game, I'd say even. But knowing what your strengths were. Happy to see you play patient with the Jaina. That was nice.
Yeah.
And you said that was something you guys were communicating as well. It wasn't something that just happened by mistake, right?
Right.
Props to you guys for that. For sure.
You guys hold this fort for so long, despite giving up only a few kills.
Yeah.
I think that's really a big reason why you guys make it out of here. And eventually, they, going in for team fights high rolling off of those victories. Eventually, they make a mistake, and you guys are just in a better position fundamentally. Because Kian is holding this lane. It's like, you guys just needed stalemate. Kian did the rest topside. And the moment you guys started winning, this game, I think, spirals into your control. Kill after kill. That 4-0 lead, you guys quickly close it.
Also, I thought really good job with time. Like, there was never a point where you went in, where Star went in, and Jaina didn't have her cooldowns ready to follow up. So that was clean.
Zerg eliminated.
Field research is so exciting, they say.
I have to sign off. So this is the longest. You are Oz. You are.
Oh, this is not the longest interview I've done. I've done
No, the other
40-minute
one
ones. Yeah, it was literally just me pissed drunk and mundane talking for like 40 minutes about various things.
Sadly, I was there for that.
Yeah. Trust me, you didn't miss out on much.
I'm gonna help wrap this up. And honestly, if you guys want to keep chatting, that's totally
Honestly,
okay.
though, I think the game is pretty well decided from the point of this first fort falling. Like, I feel like the next 12 minutes are kind of a formality, if I'm being real. Like, you guys had the edge, and you just continuously expanded it with giving
Crimson hit
minimal
those
advantages.
combos at the very end. They hit their R's together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
and if
gonna
they
say-
hit R's together earlier, I think that would have been more scary.
Yeah.
For,
So that actually gets me to my last question. If you're playing up against a version of Crimson 5 that can rewind time once or twice, reset this series, how do you think they make this series harder for you guys in their second try around? Like, what can they do to put more pressure on you with their comps?
If nothing about their comp changes, I think that where they were doing really well was when they could just sit back and whittle us down and just constantly poke. And if they played maybe just a tiny bit more patient with how they use their cooldowns, they could absolutely just stay back, whittle our tank down or whittle some of the other members down, and then save like ETC slide, save like Anduin root, save things like that for more disengage over like hyper aggression, I feel.
Especially in the BOE game, I imagine. Although
Well,
I
at least
think,
based on like what they're showing.
I think that principle also applies in the BOE game as well, with the Li Ming and the Sylvanas. Like, in both cases, they're, no offense to Peach, but Rhaegar bleh, doesn't have the best in terms of long-term sustainability. He definitely runs out of healing fast. But I think you have a good point there. Beyond that, I've kind of run dry on things to say. So, was a pleasure casting. Congrats on your win. And
Thank
if
you.
nothing else shows up on Tuesday, I hope I'll be able to catch you guys again.
Well, before I go, I do want to give a massive shout out to TTO and to you, Oz. I appreciate you casting this match. It's absolutely awesome to get the feedback.
Oh, yeah.
And then massive shout out to Crimson 5. Y'all played really, really, really well. Those were some tough games. Looking forward to seeing your upcoming matches and stuff.
Yeah. Anyways, I hope you have a good night.
Congrats.
Same to y'all.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Later.
Ciao.
Ciao. Whoops. Huh. There we go. All right. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you in the Nexus. And have a good night.